And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Batman Arkham Asylum. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. And when we left off, we have gotten the cure for the Titan formula, and we definitely need to get Poison Ivy to stop being a big douche about it. Clearly.
Stop!
I would, but they're kind of in my way.
Every chance you kill Batman just makes me angrier.
Yeah, well, get him out of my way.
Are you hungry, my poor babies? Eat and grow strong.
So we got to get all the way over there. It's one of those easier said than done things.
Are you ready for me? Do you think you can handle me?
Oh, I think I can, sugar tits. Oh.
I'm waiting and you come to me.
This character was created by a guy named Jack Hentai.
I'm just through here, waiting for you.
How are you now?
I've got myself a little security, Batman.
Oh, no.
They'll just die if anything happens to me.
Solving the problem. Alright, let's get this gone.
I won't let you destroy it, Batman.
I told you to go to your cell.
I was a fool. I thought the plants were in pain. Now I realize they were evolving, growing stronger. And now we'll grow together.
I think of a T-Rex cry.
Gotham will be mine. I will. I am stronger than you.
I guess we just gotta wait for it to open. Not doing myself any favors, though. Come on. No. No.
I'll show the
Oh my god, I'm having such a hard time with this. What? Ah. Okay. not even gonna get past this. I think this is the multi-phase fight too. I'm not even gonna get past the first one. I'm fucking running around like a jackass.
Feeling
Again.
the pressure.
It's like, the hell. Well, that sucks. I believe. Good night, mademoiselle. Yeah, that was just one phase.
Save me from the evil bat.
But we got some health back, so that works.
Give in to a more powerful force, Batman.
Yeah, suck on that Ivy.
He's trying to hurt me.
Out of there. Yeah, got her. Oh, I walked right into that. Shit.
I need help here, boys.
Look out.
My plans will tear you and your precious family to shreds.
Come on, bring it, bitch. Ah, shit. Oh, come on, really? One more?
Save me from the evil bat.
Let's do this. Now you're mine, Ivy. Time to make you go boom. I'm gonna blow your mind. Oh! I don't know if I'm hurting her, if she's getting off. I can't quite tell. Oh boy. And it's to go to the party, which we're going to hold off on that. Because now that we have dealt with Ivy, it straight up means that we can now look for everything else that we need to look for with regards to the game and the Riddler trophies. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Because there's lots of Riddler trophies we have not gotten. We are definitely going to make a definitive effort to get all of it. In first place, first things first, let's start here. Leave. Alright, so we've gotten pretty much all the overworld ones done. So now what we do is systematically go through every location and pick up all of the other Riddler trophies. This could take roughly an hour, depending on how many you've gotten and how many you haven't gotten and so on. It's usually not a big deal. The other thing, too, is keeping our eye out for those Joker teeth, as you can see right there. Very easy to miss. So first thing we'll do is... Ah, crap, come on. As you can clearly see, the game doesn't care about XP anymore. You know what? I don't even think we have to... Did I have to come up here? Yeah, I did. Okay. Part of me is like thinking, did I really have to go up there? Did we not go in through the front door? Some of Ivy's tomfoolery is still around, but not all of it. Okay. Every building has Riddler trophies for us to get. Every single one should have at least frickin' 2 to 3. I think with this one there's 2, but then there's one all the way down in the sewer that we have to go back down towards Killer Croc's lair that we would have to actually get as well. I'm going the wrong way. So we got our work kind of cut out for us with the regards of doing all of this. As we look at our map, you can see there's 2 of them here, and we know there's one on the way to Killer Croc's lair, which is an easy one to overlook and miss. A lot of people miss it. I'm guilty of it too. Clearly, I might have missed it when I could have gotten it while we were down there, and I just totally went flew right over my head. And these ones in here are tricky because I forget the nature of which we solve one of them. But let's go ahead and go in here. This was blocked off by Ivy's crap earlier.
You need my help, Batman? Do you give up?
And we couldn't get that one because we needed a means to blow this wall. It's again a perspective one, which are always kind of weird. It's always... Oh, I see it. I see it right on the window there. Riddle my piss. So... Baby... Okay, this one's a little weirder. Could be... It doesn't seem... Okay, we're missing the dot. Clearly that's what's missing here. Oh boy. These ones are always wonky. Like, it could be something is... And I could be getting my thoughts mixed up with Arkham City, where we have to, like, sometimes move platforms in order to get the little dots to show up, but... Has to be up there. Son of a bitch. I hate when these things happen. I can't quite figure it out. I still don't see the dot anywhere. That's the problem. Something's missing. But what? Maybe I have to stand further away. Let's see. Oh, I see it now. There it is. The dot was all the way on that sewerage thing right there. Crying out loud. Okay, now we're not done yet. We gotta go down to Croc's lair and get the one down there. Luckily, I believe there's a quick exit out of there once we get down there. Again, once we get down there. You have to admit there's a lot of cleverness to how they made the game kind of work, in a sense that they kept using various locations to continue the carnage. Like, Harley Quinn destroyed one elevator, the other elevator was used to go down here. You know, they utilized the space rather well. Okay, so we're done in the sewer other than that one Riddler trophy, so that's good. Then we just need to get out any way we can. Probably the fastest way would be out that north entrance. I'd be so mad about with myself if it was something simple. I think I might have run past that. Either ran past it or we didn't have this tool yet. Oh, you know, we didn't have this tool yet. And then all the flower growth happened from Ivy. So there, we have to come back to get this no matter what. Okay. So it looks like the fastest way out of here is going to be this way and around. We don't need to go up there, so we don't need to worry about that. And then I guess what we'll do is we'll start with the mansion. And then the Botanical Gardens, and then work our way around the island. That's how I foresee it. No, that's how I foresee it getting done, rather. Hopefully we can still leave through the old doorway here. We don't have to climb this whole thing. And the water is no longer bright green. I can't tell. Can we go through there? Yes. Alright, so we're back at Arkham North. Like I said, we need to do this somewhat systematically here. And I think our best way to do it is to start with the Arkham East area, doing the mansion and the gardens first. Is going to be our best bet here. This might be a long episode just because we could probably just knock all this out in a single episode and be done with it. Alright, through here we go. There's going to be the crazies are going to be out here. No more plants as you can clearly see, but definitely the crazies. And he's down. And he's down. Let's go into here because there's probably at least 3 or 4 in here, maybe. All of them unavailable until this point. So we've got one in the library. We've got 2 that are in hallways and another one in the big record room. So yeah, let's get to it. These aren't going to collect themselves. We shouldn't run into too much opposition. I think this one's going to be with this device here. Because there were some walkways that were not available to us when we were here the first time. Well, I guess we could have gotten access to this, but I don't... Maybe not. It's not a big deal. We're here now. We can get in. We can get the reel.
Today I have another interview with Crane. I cannot say I am looking forward to it. I've been feeling anxious. I don't like to admit it, but I think he's getting to me.
How are you today?
I keep telling you, this is my session.
It was your session, Doctor, but not anymore.
Are you
Dandy. Alright, so that's done. Yeah, all of those had things that prevented us from getting in here when I probably could have gotten in here earlier. I just didn't think to try the bottom door. Okay, regardless, let's keep moving. I will say this, if you've never 100% completed a game before, I would say Batman Arkham Asylum's probably one of the easiest to do. Like, you play it on the hardest mode, you find all the Riddler challenges and stuff, and you do all the other challenges, and you've kind of 100%ed the game. And it's structured in a way it's still hard and challenging, but it's structured in a way that you have access to do it. You choose whether or not you want to do it at the end of the day. These guys, I guess, will live. Alright. Let's go through here. I think it's going to be this over here. The Riddler trophy. And now we've got two more. One in the hallway, that's a pull, and one I think that's a sensor. A ranged sensor.
Asylum Interview 1. My experiment is underway. Working alone, I have created my ultimate fear gas. Its potency, a revelation. They're all over me! Please, Daddy. Don't do it! Keep working. I have pumped enough gas into the medical center to break 100 minds. It should only be a matter of time before... What? Give it up. Now! How are you still standing? How come it's not affecting you? Who says it's not? I knew it. What was it like? What have you seen? Officer Cash, get this formula to the air conditioning system, now!
You failed, Crane. Again. I've been working with Dr. Kellogg in creating an antidote to the toxins in your cologne. He fooled you, Crane. How does that make you feel? Threatened? Humiliated? Scared?
Interesting. We still got 1, 2, 3 characters we have not found yet.
Nearly done. Cheating. Looking them up on the internet. Tell me.
It's funny because you don't need the internet to actually do any of this. Really, you don't. Because through the maps, you'll find everything. You just have to explore around till you find the map. And then you eventually can... Ooh. I chose a really wrong way to do that, didn't I? Alright. Anywho, what are we looking for here? There's Hugo Strange. Take a look at him. First gaining fame as a psychiatrist who declared that he'd fully analyzed the Dark Knight from afar, Professor Hugo Strange lent credence to his own claims by deducing Batman's true identity as Bruce Wayne. However, his interest in the Batman turned into a dangerous obsession, and he's used his medical expertise to hatch a series of bizarre plots based around genetics and mind control in order to defeat the Batman, and possibly take his place. Strange's fragile mental state has left him with indeterminate knowledge of Batman's true identity, a fact that hangs over Bruce Wayne's head. For a strange ever snaps completely, Batman's greatest secret might be revealed. Professor Hugo Strange, psychiatrist, Gotham City, eyes gray, hair none, 5'10", 160 pounds, Detective Comics number 36, February of 1940. Trained to physical perfection, brilliant psychological analyst, extensive knowledge of genetics, obsessed with Batman and Batman's secret identity, plagued by schizophrenic episodes that leave him confused and dangerous. You don't say. Alright, so that completes all of Arkham Mansion. Yay. Now we can get the hell out of here and make our way to the Botanical Gardens, which really I think the only ones that are in there were in a side cave. And then there was some that were in... There was one that was back where we destroyed the Titan formula. We finished intensive care and I believe the sewers as well. And there's actually a way we can analyze this. But I'm going to hold out. You know what? I probably shouldn't. Let's just do it. We go to Riddler's Challenges. And here's Arkham Mansion. There we go. The penitentiary, which there's still some left over there, we'll get. The Botanical Gardens, there's probably about 3 or 4. 5. And there's more Joker teeth, so we got to keep our eyes out for those. Arkham Asylum West should be completed except for Joker teeth. Arkham Asylum East. There's some Joker teeth outside we got to find. Arkham North is done. Intensive treatment is done. We still got to go back to the medical facility. Hopefully the caves is done. Oh yeah, that's good to see. The caves are done. Alright, so we know a few things. We know we got to find some Joker teeth in 2 locations. And then we're good to go. Actually, we'll check the Riddler challenges as we go to each area. It's as easy as something that we just kind of walked past and didn't see it. And the Joker teeth don't really show up on the X-ray detective vision or detective mode. So we're not going to be able to openly rely on the detective mode. We just got to keep our eyes peeled for the teeth. And we'll do that before we head to the Botanical Gardens. So we know there's a Riddler challenge here that is teeth. I will keep this on because there's crazies wandering around. So the teeth can be anywhere we could walk. Strangely enough. So let's just snoop around and see what we can find here. And strangely enough, they do not show up on the map. So as we're looking for them. Oh. Okay, does that count towards what our objective was? Okay, good. So let's head to the Botanical Garden. And then from there, we'll look for Joker teeth as well. Because I think there were some in there. Oh, wait a minute. Don't tell me those were the Joker teeth for the Botanical Garden. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm losing my mind, guys. That could have been, maybe that tunnel led to a different area. And that counted towards the other area for teeth. Regardless, we gotta make our way through here. And probably the easiest way to handle this is to go all the way to the back of the area first and get that one. There'll be less climbing involved. Open sesame. Yeah, we're all good there. There's 3 in there, 1 in there. Let's go to the let's go to the back first, because I have a feeling going to the back is going to lead to an easy one. And then when we go in through the opposite end, it'll be easier to deal with. Okay, I hear teeth. There they are.
What?
And then that should conclude the teeth requirement. Yep.
You destroyed them all, but that's impossible.
And we gotta run through here. That dude had a bad day. Now, yeah, we just gotta get to the chamber. Which is just right over here. Through here we go. Whoops, and then I fall off like a jackass. Okay, but it gets me on the right side that we need to be on anyway. Pull this guy. And then there's an Amadeus Arkham Cipher, or whatever you want to call it.
Sitting in the darkness outside of his cell, I watched the crazed twitching, listened to the disgusting words that came from his mouth. How can I let a dirty animal like this live? He is the cancer I have sworn to protect the city from.
Yeah, and you're not doing the best job of it, not gonna lie, bro. Alright. Now let's go and grab those other ones, which required this tool as well as the full claw. That's why we couldn't do it right away. It looks like they're back to normal, which is good. Come down here. Alright. And that, to me, is part of the Riddler challenge right there. We can see part of a question mark. But we couldn't get up high enough to do it, which is the problem that we were having. Now that shouldn't be an issue.
Riddle me this.
Riddle my piss. And that'll open that. That's a cool one. Okay, let's... There we go. That's the other way. And we get the last one over here.
Curse me for a fool. How could I not see it until now? The monster had a confederate. I hid in the darkness near his cell and saw with my own eyes one of the doctors whispering to him. She looked at him through the transparent barrier with tenderness, with, dare I say, desire. My skin crawled with revulsion as she kissed the glass. Fighting the urge to dash the woman's head through the glass, I let her continue. The damnable clown might have shared secrets with her, that will be useful once the mad dog has been executed. I'm sure the woman will reveal what she knows to me. If not willingly, then certainly under electronic persuasion. After that, a lobotomy, I think. Unfortunate for one so young. But her lust has put the reputation of Arkham at stake. Yes, a lobotomy. The very thing. There is no other way to ensure her silence in this regrettable matter.
So even the villains have villains amongst themselves, so it's, you know, nobody gets a break in a Batman storyline. Nobody. All right, we, I believe, are done in the Botanical Gardens. Which means, and we're done there. We're done there.
Puzzling, isn't it?
Done there. Intensive treatment, medical facility for sure. The caves are done. Mansion's done. The penitentiary. So really just the two. All the outdoor ones are found. It's really just the penitentiary and the medical facility, which are roughly in the same place, on our way to deal with the party. Yay. Really, it's not a big deal. Across the way we go. Down here. All right. Sorry, I'm not saying much. There's just not much to say. All the lunatics are silenced in this area. Let us go ahead and let's take the southern road, just because it'll probably avoid less conflict. Yeah. As we go and gather everything in the medical facility. One lunatic still over here. He's down. So to the medical facility we go. No need to go in through the secret corridor, I don't think. We shouldn't have to. Alright, and let's see. And you can see there's a ton of them. Mainly because we just, again, didn't have access to some of them, and the game didn't let us get some as we progressed.
This is yet another interview with Edward Nigma. I've yet to make up my mind whether he's a genius or just deluded. Whichever one he is, just being in his company is both irritating and exhausting.
Hello, Miss Young. You look tired. Anything you need my help with?
No, thank you, Edward. I am here to help you. We all are.
Forgive my arrogance, Doctor, but if you think I need your help, well, you're in the right place.
Let's look at it a different way. Throughout your career, you have specialized in bizarre traps and convoluted clues that more often than not result in the death of the unfortunate participants.
And if the citizens of Gotham were smarter, my games would be merely an amusing diversion.
Instead of death traps.
You really should be thanking me. Weeding out the ignorant, the stupid, the useless. But don't worry, I'm sure you would survive. What a lovely photo on your desk, Doctor. Your family? Mother, perhaps.
Put that down. Get out. Guards!
Oh boy. Clearly that was not going well. Alright, so that's done. And we get Alfred Pennyworth. Alfred Pennyworth, after a varied career, was employed as the Wayne family's butler when Bruce Wayne's parents were killed. Alfred raised the young orphan and reluctantly aided him in his quest to become the Batman. His many skills, ranging from cooking to medicine, make him Batman's staunchest ally, along with the formal demeanor that grounds the Dark Knight and deflects those who might otherwise suspect Bruce Wayne's true identity. Alfred Pennyworth is his name, occupation valet. Base of operations, Gotham City, eyes blue, hair black, 6 feet tall, 160 pounds. Batman, issue 16, April to May of 1943. I guess they don't know exactly when he appeared, but somewhere in there. I believe we're still short a villain. Yeah, we still got one more villain left. And then we'll have collected all the villains. Let's open that. Come on, really?
Yet again, I found myself watching him. No one can provide a cure. He laughs in the face of those who try. Amadeus would not have let him live. And neither should I. One last sip of cognac, and I was ready.
It's getting loaded. Alright, so there's a bunch still on the first floor, one in each direction, plus that one there. Making sure there's no surprises. Okay, we'll come back to that. Alright. I guess we'll go right first.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution,
Sounds like the voice of the Riddler.
believed it could be the premier psychiatric
Same voice actor.
rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the story. Our low security wings offer normal.
There we go. Again, I wasn't kidding. You may as well wait till we have all the tools before looting these places. Just because clearly we've already had to use this twice and we still haven't used any of the lesser tools. Though there are a handful of lesser tools that we have on us to help us find the others. But it would mean having to come back this way multiple times.
He watched as I entered the cell. He smiled as I showed him the knife. I told him how I will use it. How I will cleanse this city. And then... terror. I was paralyzed. I struggled. I screamed, but I was silent. The monster looked at me, expressionless. He ran my blade slowly across my forehead. A smile cracked across his horrible porcelain face, and I heard the filth fall from his mouth. He laughed and called me that horrible name.
And what was it, Piggly Wiggly? Alright. Piggly Wiggly. He called me over and over again as he said, squeal like a pig, squeal like a pig. Alright, let's keep moving here. So, one in each of those rooms.
Few would have believed rehabilitation center it has become.
I have a pretty good feeling
Everyone
Arkham
knows the
Asylum is not
stories
going to be
of the
open for
various
quite a
so-called
while.
super criminals who've been treated here.
All right.
But that is only half the story. Our low security wings offer normal but troubled individuals a safe haven for recovery.
I want to come out here. The whole point is to get this way.
Healthcare packages can be found at the front desk or at www.arkhamcare.com/price.
Somebody go to that link and see if it's still active. All right. Done. One more to go within these hallways, but there's still one more on this
Arkham
floor.
Asylum. Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution,
We're almost there.
it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is
Pretty sure it's going to start with this. Wait a minute. Oh. What the hell? There. I ripped that thing right off. Alright, so one more to go, and then we gotta head downstairs and grab the 4 down there.
welcome to Arkham
I
Asylum.
do thank you guys for
Our
toughing
staff
this
are
out
here
with
to
me.
help you. When Amadeus
Because I know
Arkham
this could be kind of droll, but now you're seeing how to find all of them. So, if you ever had trouble figuring out any of them,
Everyone knows the stories of
you'll
the
find out
various
now.
so-called super criminals who've
But
been
ultimately, they're not that hard to get. It's just a little thoughtfulness and a little bit of time taking, and you'll get it. It's either this one or the... I think the one next to it allows us to go and use the elevator. This, yeah. That nets us the trophy. That gives us access to the next floor. Oh. No, I don't think there's actually was one in the shaft that we had or not. I believe we already got it all. So, I don't think there's... Yeah, again, I don't think there's one in the shaft. Clearly missed this one.
Do you need my help, Batman? Do you give up?
Nope. Up we go. Yeah, I clearly missed that one. No, wait, no, because we didn't come through these. We went through the elevator, and then Scarecrow got us with his fear gas. Okay. There we go. That should give us access to one. And there's one more in this room. And it's done. And we're standing in the room with it, so I just put a bucket. Which is right there.
Let's discuss your obsession with Batman.
Hardly an obsession, Miss Young. I simply feel an obligation to expose him.
You know who he is?
More important, I know what he is.
What do you mean?
It's obvious. The mask, the weapons, the scare tactics. He's a criminal. No different than Joker, Two-Face, or myself.
Most people consider him a hero.
Most people are idiots. They can't see Batman for the villain he is. Riddle me this. How did he get his car and his gadgets?
I don't...
With money stolen from the criminals he defeats. Why does Gordon turn a blind eye to his antics? Batman bribes him. The answers are right in front of your stupid, gawking face.
Edward, please, calm down.
Wake up, Gotham! No sane, law-abiding man does those things. No one's that selfless. Batman is as vile as they come.
Security! Security!
Clearly he's not happy getting his butt kicked frequently and with gusto. So there's only one more left. And it's probably a reel, so we'll get to probably hear the rest of Nigma's lame little excuses for why he keeps getting his freaking ass kicked by the Bat. But we gotta figure out how to get there. Oh, I see. The way we had to go last time. Leads us to the lower corridor. And we need to go north. This was the gas-filled room, I think. Or not. No, this is where we found Bane. Alright. So, good. This one, that will be done. With the medical facility. Then all that's left is the lockup area. Whatever you want to call it. The penitentiary. Alright, let's head over here.
This is my final interview with Edward. I have gone as far as I can. I can no longer tolerate his mood swings and tantrums. I have more important work to be getting on with. He will be transferred to Dr. Whistler's care as of next week.
Good morning, Doctor. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, Edward. You're in a good mood.
I'm always in rare spirits when I'm about to be released.
Edward, you know you don't come up for parole for another 3 years.
First thing I'll do is have dinner at that Italian place on 19th Street.
Seriously, Edward.
I only hope Joker hasn't completely trashed the city. Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out soon enough.
Wait, have you been in contact with the Joker? He escaped Arkham weeks ago.
And yet, one hears things.
What things? What you heard?
Oh, something about a surprise party for Batman. I forget the rest. You know Joker. Yak, yak, yak.
Edward, if you know anything, you've got to tell me. Lives could be at stake. What did Joker say?
You forget, Doctor. I'm the one who asks the riddles.
Hey, boy. So that concludes that. So now we have the luxury of getting the hell back out of here, or going, I guess, back the way we came, because it would seem that however we crashed through the wall to fight Bane, that area is not accessible. Or if it is, I didn't see it, and that's, again, I miss things sometimes in action games, in the moment and stuff, so whatever. We'll get the hell out of here. We need to make one more stop, and like I said, this episode will be a longer episode just because. We're gonna finish the riddles. Could have broken this into 2 parts, I guess, but We're already this far in. You guys have toughed it out already. I think it's only like 2 or 3. Let's take a look. Make sure there's no teeth either. Okay, we're good there.
It's the Enigma Show!
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are left in the penitentiary. Okay. And we should be able to collect them all relatively easily. Yeah, well, that's right. We can't go that way. We have to go through the vent system. Leave X-ray vision on for that. Yeah. Not much to it. Like I said, it's just time consuming. Having to run around and take care of all of it. There we go. We gotta climb our way up here. Thus, we escape from the medical facility with all Riddler trophies and whatnot acquired. Last stop, penitentiary. I believe we have to go in through here. Or maybe not. Keep forgetting that that's where I found a Riddler trophy. Let's take a look where we gotta go. It's mostly, excluding one, it's mostly kind of in one area. So we're definitely going to go for the outlier first. And then go and get all the ones that are in that room. Because I believe we needed like a tool or two to even do it. Whereas the one that's on its own, we needed the line, zip line to get to it. So it's just really straight in the hallway from here. All right. Two things. Let's hit this up. I think it turns it off. Looks like it did.
It must have been Crane. Another one who doesn't deserve to live. Why do these people thrive on chaos? Joker, in particular, desired anarchy. And since his escape will no doubt wreak it upon my city, I feel this is the end for my diary. Joker will be recaptured. My story will be told. I am not afraid. If Arkham becomes my cell, then I will know I did my best. I will be remembered.
Sure, whatever you say there, buddy. Across we go, now that the thing is off. And we need to now head to that part of the center. We got some bad guys in here too, or it's other people. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. It's the guards. This is the room with the gas that we could not go back in until we clear it out, and we can't clear it out without at least the grapple shot. I think we need other tools as well. I just I came out the way I went in. God damn it. Let's try this again. You know what? I'm starting to drive my own self insane here. Okay. Let's actually go to where those guards are. I think it's a guard and a doctor. A guard and a maintenance guy. 2 guards, whatever. Up here. Let's take a look.
Puzzling, isn't it?
It is, because how do we get to that one? Thought we had to get a little closer to use this. Clear out the room. And then
I'm losing patience. You're cheating. You must be.
Seems like we're getting some answers here, aren't we? Turn that off. And then the other 3 are pretty much down in here. Let's snoop around, shall we? There. That's going to be our last, I think, criminal there. Prometheus.
That one was impossible to solve. How did you do it?
A dark reflection of Batman, Prometheus was raised by criminals who were gunned down by policemen right in front of him. Dedicating his life to destroying the law, Prometheus traveled the world and trained in the ways of murder. Clad in an armored suit that maximizes his natural skills, he is a master assassin whose physical and mental abilities rival Batman's own. Unknown, real name, professional criminal, Gotham City, eyes brown, hair white, 6 feet tall, 180 pounds, Prometheus #1, December 1997. Pathological need to kill law officers, trained to peak physical and mental levels, arsenal of weapons and deadly gadgets. Alright, let's keep moving. Because we still got these other 2. One of them's going to be over here.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham.
You don't say.
Even though Amadeus had long since passed, his spirit lived on, surviving, moving through the walls of his asylum. When it chose me, I felt proud. I was honored to continue his work, to cleanse this city. If you are strong-willed enough to follow my tales. You are strong-minded enough to deduce my identity. Come and find me, friend. Together, we will save Gotham.
There's technically one more left. Let's see here. It's a perspective one. I already see the dot.
What? You did it? You must have cheated. There is no way you could have beaten me. Well, you asked for it, Batman. My final challenge for the whole of Gotham is just seconds away. What? Sirens. The police. You cheated, Batman. You couldn't have outsmarted me. Police, open up! No. I should open the door. Now! No! Down on the ground! Down on the ground! No! Tell me, how did you work out where I was? Do you hear me? I, Edward Nigma,
Well, that's clearly the end of that, is it not? Well, with that said, all of that is done, except for one small task, which we will just do in the next episode. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ActorStudios for more live gaming action. When we come back, we find out who the secret of Amadeus Arkham is, as well, which is pretty obvious at this point, as well as go to Joker's parties. See you guys there.